We'll start today by talking about what is awakening. This is something that is thrown about in so many ways, in so many places. What is awakening? And with everything that we discuss from the perspective of our mind, we make it into something. We make it into something that's somewhere else that we have to go and get, we have to find from somewhere, or do something to acquire. It's something that's somewhere else. What is awakening? We attribute it to great sages that have lived thousands of years ago, historical figures that we've never met. We attribute it to published authors if we like their work, and we never attribute it to ourselves. We never attribute it to ourselves. But this question of awakening is how we came to be. So there's many definitions and descriptions of awakening that we can turn to. But let's have a look at something as simple as a human birth. So if you take the sperm and the ovary and you unite them, they completely subsume each other. You can no longer say where one begins and one ends. They are subsumed, and from that, a human being appears. Now, that comes about through a union that we call sex, right? Which is one of the most blissful pastimes that we can partake in. So if every single human being that's ever appeared has appeared through a blissful union, right? How can we not be bliss? It just makes no sense. We come about from a blissful union, right? And we've experienced this on an earthly level in our lives. But even then, we still put it outside of ourselves. We say that, sex is something that I need to acquire in order to feel blissful. And we still don't attribute it to ourselves. Now, that's a very graphic example because it allows you to see, at least with your human mind, which is an obstacle in certain levels, is a blissful union. We're made of a blissful union. So how does this same blissful union appear in the lives of us humans walking about on a daily basis? It appears in the inseparable union of all the appearances and all of awareness, where awareness is the empty nature. So we could almost say that awareness could be like the egg, and the appearances is the sperm, and they're infinitely united. And even in tantric scriptures, they refer to this. They refer to Shakti being the dynamic energy of Shiva. So Shiva is the stillness. So actually the egg would be the emptiness. So Shiva is the stillness, and then Shakti is the dynamic energy. And the tantric union is bringing those together. Now, before Tantra became known as a sexual practice, well before that, it was primarily the practice of the union of your own mind and being as awareness. Pristine awareness, subsuming all appearances, is what Tantra really means.